From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
American Door Company has been family-owned and operated for over 29 years, supplying Northern California with quality garage doors, garage door openers, and installed with the best service you'd expect from a locally owned company. We serve all of Northern California from Willows all the way up to the Oregon state line. Give us a call today.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Mike Krueger. Hoping you stay cool out there. We've got one more day of this heat wave before temperatures do start to drop. We've got a gradual cooling trend, but still hot. It's really not until the weekend that we'll notice temperatures really dropping here. Low to mid-90s for the valley by the weekend. And it stays dry and no thunderstorms in the forecast here as we look at the long range. Just a quick friendly reminder for those of you that may be outside, maybe doing some work outdoors. Drink plenty of water. In fact, every 20 minutes it's a good idea to drink at least a cup of cold water. Every 20 minutes. So you want to take those breaks, maybe something with electrolytes as well. Apply that sunscreen. You want to protect that skin. Wear light and loose fit light colored clothing here and take regular breaks. In fact, if you can, not only in the shade, but maybe in an air-conditioned spot. If you're out at home, working outside, come on inside every once in a while and stay in that AC and drink some cold water while you're at it. Just again, just a friendly reminder. I know we all know how to stay cool. Drink water and stay in the AC, right? Take a look at your neighborhood forecast. You got plenty of sunshine in the forecast. It's the last day of this heat wave before temperatures do start to drop. Take a look at that fire weather forecast. Nothing really alarming as far as the winds are concerned. Your typical pattern where the winds do pick up a little bit in the afternoon. They die down in the overnight and early morning hours and then picking back up again for Tuesday afternoon. Still fairly calm winds for Wednesday morning and even midday, but by Wednesday afternoon, most likely picking back up from the south. Now, as a result, it's hot, it's dry, and a little breezy in the afternoon hours. We do have the moderate to high fire weather risk here for today, for tomorrow afternoon, and it's going to take a while before it really does get into that high range, so most likely Wednesday afternoon, looking at the moderate to high fire weather risk as well. All right, so we got two main areas of high pressure, one over Southern California, another one over the Eastern Pacific. Those two are retreating. The one off to the west, the other one off to over the desert southwest that is. We have some cooler air that's going to start to come in from the Gulf of Alaska. Now, how the long-range forecast models are handling this particular pattern depends on which one you look at. So, some, especially the European forecast model, wants to bring that mild, cooler air closer to Northern California. This model, the GFS, the American forecast model, is keeping a little bit farther away. But bottom line, this is going to be the overall pattern that we're looking at here, and that is going to bring our temperatures down significantly from what we've been dealing with here. So that's certainly some good news. The 10-day trend has the temperatures dropping the rest of the week. The peak of the cooling trend is this weekend, and then temperatures start to increase a little bit as we go through next week. By the way, look at the swirl of clouds. You see a hurricane there towards the bottom left-hand corner of your screen there. That is Hurricane Henriette. Now, it didn't move over Hawaii, but moved close. It was close enough that they were probably sweating a little bit there, but that as it moves to the north and west, it's a Category 1 hurricane, but it is weakening as it moves to the north and west. In the meantime, yeah, we've got high pressure keeping our temperatures hot. Now, the cloud cover, we're keeping it sunny for the valley, but notice this evening and tonight, we are seeing some clouds, maybe some low fog, or low clouds and fog, that is, around Humboldt Bay and Eureka. Now, that may clear out a little bit here for the first half of the day on Tuesday, but then by Tuesday evening, a bit of that marine layer kicking back in for parts of the coast, and then I do expect mainly foggy conditions by Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, and then really through a good portion of the day on Wednesday, and mainly clear skies for the rest of us. All right, so there's a look at your North Coast neighborhood forecast. It's getting hot. Another hot day out there. Temperature is 105 degrees, give or take, in the valley. 108 for Redding. 102 for Willows, 90s, and even some triple digits for the higher elevations and inland. And for the coast, low 60s. All right, there's a look at your forecast for tonight. Low 70s for tonight in the valleys, 50s and 60s for the higher elevations, and low to mid 50s for the coast. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day outlook, starting off with the valley. Those temperatures are slowly dropping, but look at Redding. I mean, you're still near 100 degrees here for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's really not until the weekend that at least Redding will be in the low to mid 90s. For the coast, a little bit warmer by the end of the week, and even this weekend, upper 60s there. But the overall trend for the inland areas, Trinity County, Siskiyou, Modoc County, and the Eastern Mountains, is to see the temperatures eventually drop. In fact, for Mount Shasta, you're down to the mid to upper 80s Thursday, Friday, mid 80s for the weekend. All right, that's a look at your afternoon update. I'll be back again this evening at 6 o'clock. Until then, have a great afternoon and stay cool.